Well, listen,
You hear that chink, that clink of... Is it gold? Must be gold.
It might be.
It sounds very gold to me.
Our next guests are living proof that age is just a number.
So he might be a great-granddad, but Peter continues to be an award-winning trampolinist and can still do a backflip at 91 years old. Wowzer.
There he is. And grandmother Sarah is still breaking running records and is the world's fastest woman over the age of 75. She's probably faster than me as well.
and all of us. And 84-year-old Michael is still winning medals after swimming the English Channel an incredible 33 times. We are not worthy to be speaking to any of you.
We're not worthy.
But thank you for coming in.
Good morning. Thank you for joining us. Let's start off with you, Peter, because you've been swimming all your life, is that right?
Not swimming.
No, the Michael's a swimmer. You've been trampolining all your life, haven't you?
Since about 1955, trampolining.
And it started off in the RAF, is that right?
I was an RAF physical training instructor, and the first trampoline in this country arrived, so we introduced it to the training programme. And then the Nissan American trampolines arrived, and we introduced those to the RAF gymnastic display team.
Oh, my goodness.
You always loved it?
Oh, yeah, it's great fun.
Have trampolines changed over the years?
Oh, tremendously, yeah. The originals used to be a single bed of canvas,
right,
like you've got on a boat.
Yeah.
And then they improved to nylon and interwoven, and that made it a lot easier to bounce.
Tell us about your medals that you've got on there.
That was a recent competition. One of the ladies in our club decided she'd like to enter an over 40s and over 50s competition.
Yeah.
And
which you were, over 40 and over 50.
And it didn't matter what you wore, so she didn't have to worry about leotards. So we went off to Portsmouth and we decided to join her to make up a team.
Oh, Peter, I'm working...
That's unbelievable.
Do you know what?
Congratulations.
For like a module of physical education, I did trampoline. It is a world of fun, isn't it?
It's quite hard as well, isn't it?
So a little seat drop there, seat drop, seat drop.
It's an excellent exercise, yeah. Seat drops, swivel hips, front landings, back landings.
You've still got the swivel hips. What do you put still having the swivel hips down to?
Practice.
Do you eat anything, drink anything that keeps you fit?
Nothing in particular.
What does it do for you? What do you think it does? It definitely keeps you young, doesn't it?
Well, it certainly keeps you reasonably fit, that's for sure. I don't know about keeping you young. And
what about your partner? Has she like, encouraged it?
Oh, my wife has, yeah. She's looked after me during the 72 years of our marriage.
Oh, bless her.
I look after her because she's a musician and plays in 2 different orchestras.
Oh,
it's
wonderful.
Keeping fit and active, isn't it? You were saying to me before we started, you keep mentally healthy.
Having an interest and being reasonably medical fit to keep going.
91 years young. Unbelievable.
Let's move on to old Roadrunner.
Sarah, here she is. Sarah's 76 years young. Champion runner, and we can tell by the amount of medals that are around your neck. And you didn't get into running until you were 67. What made you start running?
We were on holiday in South Africa, and a friend there said he did the park run, and that was. But he only walked it. So my husband and I sort of walked it, and then the next week we thought we'd sort of run a bit and walk a bit, and that's how I got into running. And it wasn't until a few years later that I joined a local club, which is Decorum Athletic, and then I started to. Well, then COVID came along, so I didn't do very much, and then I started to enter competitions and found out that I was very good. And this last year, I've done the world records for all the distances from 800 metres to 10,000 metres.
That's amazing.
Sort of the outdoor track, and I've done indoor track, and I've done road ones as well. So.
At what point did you realise, you know what, I'm quite good at this? When did you know you were good?
Well, with the park run, they used to actually show statistics and age percentages and things, which they've stopped doing now. But I was always very good on the age percentage. And it's a very good way for people to get into athletics. I think most of the club, I know my club does this couch to 5K,
couch to 5K
thing. And I mean, anybody who wants to do it can. Well, England Athletic on their website, they have a button that you can press for clubs, and you can just put your postcode in or your address in and find what clubs are near you, and that's the ideal way to get into it.
And Michael, look, it looks like Cary Grant's just turned up in the studio. Look at that. You're looking great. Swimming all your life, right? When did you first start?
Well, actually, I haven't been swimming all my life because the first 5... Well, at the age of 5, I got polio.
Right, yeah.
And for the next 7 years, 8 years, I spent all my afternoons on a bed at boarding school.
Yeah.
And I hated sport.
Yeah. OK. So what got you into swimming?
I went to grammar school. Headmaster stood up in school one day and said, "I'm sure you'll all be delighted to hear that Dermot has been selected to swim for Great Britain."
Thanks.
I said, "Which one's Dermot?" "That one there."
Yeah.
I said, "Well, he doesn't look any different to anybody else."
True.
"If he could do it, I can do it."
Yeah.
And I made friends with the chap immediately that day, and he said, "Join Brighton Swimming Club and I'll help you." And from that moment on, my progress was meteoric.
That's great.
Unbelievable.
33 times across the channel.
33 times. And does it get to a point where you're just like, I need to give up on this? This is hard work.
Oh, it's always hard work, but that's the main thing. Never, ever give up.
Yeah.
And, yeah, I would say that to everybody. First of all, you have to be in it to win it. Never give up.
I suppose it's a lovely way to meet people. Everything that you do, trampolining, running and swimming, it must be a lovely way to socialise and meet new people as well.
We get the opportunity to go abroad. Only a couple of weeks ago, I was in Abu Dhabi. In the lane next to me was a 7-foot Russian.
Really?
You know, yeah,
Alison loves a 7-foot Russian.
I've got one of them. probably in his 30s, you know.
Wow.
Yeah, we meet people from all over the world. It's amazing.
That's unbelievable. And what is the one tip you'd say to people to help them age? What would the one trick you'd say to people? This is to all of you, really. What would you say to people to help them age gracefully and well?
Just give it a go, everything, and yes, keep fit. If you don't do stuff, you lose the ability to do it. So it's use it or lose it, really.
Have an interest, stay involved, and get out and about.
Yeah.
Have a passion. I think that's the important thing.
Yeah.
And actually, when we get to our age, and it's great to hear Peter chatting, try and give back to the sport. You know, we've had so much joy and so much pleasure, and without the volunteers and the helpers, those of us who are lucky to come home with a medal from somewhere just can't do it.
Yeah.
You've inspired us.
Yes.
Brilliant.
I love the fact that you didn't even start running till you were 67. Well, I've got a few years before I need to get on that running course.
Just keep chasing them Russians, you'll be all right.
It's never too late.
Thank you so
The unpaid volunteers are the unsung heroes of sport and other groups.
Absolutely.
And there's such camaraderie within clubs and sporting things.
Yeah.
So it's,
Thank
and that
you.
is good for one's mental health as well.
Yeah. Thanks so
Peter,
much.
Sarah, Michael, thank you so much for
Thank
joining us.
you.
Thank you so much. Oh.